Yo, Josh, what time is it?
It's Insider News time!
And now, Insider News from the Madison Chick-fil-A studio.
Hello and welcome to the Insider News in the Madison, Georgia Chick-fil-A studio. Today is Wednesday, March 5th. I'm your host, Jacob Strozier.
And I'm Phiona Warren with sports.
Coming up today's show, we have an interview with Mr. Duggins and another interview with Coach York with soccer. Also, we have a Pet of the Week update and a word on the street and weather. But first, these announcements. Congratulations to Ms. Kinsall on her selection as the winner for the National Milk and Education Award. We couldn't be more proud. We have a student council interest meeting on Friday at lunch. These interest meetings are required if you are interested in running for student council. Up next, Phiona with sports, right after this weather report from Jay.
Today the low will be 38 degrees. Tomorrow night it will be 55 degrees and partly cloudy with a low of 36 degrees. It will be cloudy on Friday with a possible chance of rain over the weekend.
Thank you, Jacob. We have a varsity soccer game at Westside tonight at 7:30. There is a JV soccer game at Social Circle tomorrow at 5. Also tomorrow we have a varsity soccer away game against Social Circle at 7:30. Before we change the sport, let's watch your interview with Coach York about him coaching soccer.
I played soccer a good bit as a youth, and I also played in high school in Kentucky. I really find that the thing that is the most important and probably the easiest to relate is the idea of coaching intensity, the playing with intense pace, playing fast but not hurrying. It allows me to work with students in a different sort of arena. I mean, I find that I coach and I talk about many of the same sorts of things as I do in the classroom, expecting excellence at all times, and absolutely expecting nothing less than a person's best. Probably our two standout players are our keeper, Blake Downs, and one of our wing players, Teddy Young. And it was really gratifying to see a player go on and take a leadership role, because as a coach, that's very satisfying, because it feels like I've done my job. And go Dogs.
There's a track and field at Mill Creek all day this Saturday. Today at 5:30 there is a varsity baseball at Greenbrier. Also today at 4 there will be varsity tennis versus Oconee. That's it with sports. Up next are club announcements right after this week's pet.
Pet of the Week is brought to you by the Farmhouse Inn, with guest rooms and suites offering havens of comfort rooted in rural authenticity.
My name is Eli, and on this week's Pet of the Week, we have Amethyst. Amethyst is a rare gem and loves to explore. She is a friendly cat that will get used to you quickly. She also has a gorgeous color palette with a personality of one too. Come see her at Madison, Georgia's Humane Society of Morgan County, or call in 706-343-9977 today.
If you want to adopt an animal, the Humane Society is the best place in town. In club news, today we have Art, Skills USA, TSA, Civil Air Patrol, all meetings as usual. Tomorrow, the MCHS Film Dogs and Book Club meet. And Friday, we have Game Club. Now let's check in with this Mr. Duggins to learn about teaching and leading band.
So to become a band director, you have to go to 4 years of music school, which is what I did. I went to University of Tennessee, and then from there you get certified as a teacher, just like all the other teachers. I graduated Tennessee with a Bachelor of Music in Music Education, and I'm actually working on my master's in music education from UGA right now. symphonic band is playing 3 pieces, getting ready for LGPE. They're playing a march called Amparita Roca. A slower piece called An American Elegy. And then they're closing it out with a piece called Strange Humors.
Don't forget to enter the Raymond Andrews writing competition. If you win, you get $400. And the deadline of next Monday is fast approaching. Also, we have the second generation annual Connie Green mathematics competition happening March 13th. Any student can participate. It looks great on a college application, and if you get, I can get more info by scanning the QR code on the screen. Now here's word on the street, and let me just tell you something I judge.
I'm Catherine Smurl. This is Word on the Street, and today we are listening and not judging. Let's go. We listen and we don't judge.
One time this school year, during a PE class, my stomach was upset.
Saying what?
Had an accident in my pants and was able to get to the restroom without anyone knowing.
All right.
We listen and we don't judge.
One time I was like 5 and I was playing racquetball and I shot in the wrong basket.
We listen and we don't judge.
Senior year of high school, I got ISS for boxing in the parking lot.
We listen and we don't judge.
One time in 6th grade, a class was gonna play a prank on my teacher, and they were gonna put like a rat in her chair. And so when they told us not to tell the teacher, and when she walked in, I looked at the teacher and I said, the other class is definitely not gonna play a prank on you. And then I had to go apologize to the entire class.
We listen and we don't judge.
On Halloween 2023, I was in the middle of Madison after school and my tire fell off of my truck in front of everybody and all the trick-or-treaters.
We listen and we don't judge.
One time I was running bases in a softball game and I tripped over the girl's foot and just started rolling on the ground.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes we're supposed to be here at 7:30, but we don't show up until 9:35 because we want biscuits. We don't judge.
We don't judge.
The basketball team has a rat in the locker room, and we still do not know where it's headed.
We listen and we don't judge.
Don't forget to change your clocks for daylight savings this weekend. Will I see you at the soccer games this weekend?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you next time on Insider News.
We're done? Please say we're done.